Hi there, everybody. I'm Jennifer Angel, a professional astrologer and, among other things, mind, body, and soul alignment coach. Okay, so today we're going to go through week January the 15th, the next week, and give you a planetary overview and also go through each of the signs. And if you're interested in mind, body, and soul alignment, then guess what? I have a course for that. Okay, so just go on to consultations, into programs, and you'll see it there. All right. Okay. Let's get started on this week. So there's quite a lot of movement this week. And the week just start with the Sun sextiling Neptune. This is a powerful interaction for ideas, creativity, particularly for business and your career. And as the Sun at this point is still in Capricorn and Neptune in Pisces, then it's highlighting imagination, intuition, and inspiration. So this makes it a great time just to get creative about your work, your career, your business. And, what a great time of the year, the start of the year to do that. It's perfect, right? However, it's important to recognize that you do need to put time aside as thinking time. When you're just busy all the time, there's no mind space to, think through. And, I have a project at the moment, which I'm, launching in another month. And, at the moment, it's like, okay, on the weekend, I really need to just put some time aside to think it through, think through the process, think through the format. And so that's really, really important. And it's important not to feel guilty about it because you just need, time to think and create. All right. And of course, I'm talking to all the Capricorns who generally feel guilty about taking time off and doing nothing. So it's really crucial for your business success and progress. Now, Saturn will also sextile with Mercury, and the sextile aspect represents opportunities, options, and possibilities. Saturn, among other areas that it governs, it's very much about business. However, it does sit in the sign of Pisces, so this is another strong placement to get inspired about your career. In particularly aligning your career with your life purpose, following what you love, what inspires you, what gets you excited. And, once you get in touch with that, then that really starts to align with your soul purpose. And then everything sort of falls into place because, when you love what you do, you're happier, and that happiness then just reverberates out to other areas of your life. It's interesting, isn't it? So Mercury, the planet of communication, creativity, and education, towards the end of the week will be in a trine astral aspect with Jupiter. Jupiter is a very beneficiary energy of abundance and expansion. Okay, so the energy of the trine opens up chance meetings, where things can start to fall into place. You can start to feel like, yeah, I can see that things are coming together now. Okay. So you want to watch for Serendipity. Did you ever see that movie? I loved that movie. I might see if I can find it again for the weekend. And coincidences, chance meetings, and so this to me, that always tells me that I'm on the right track. I'm aligning with my energy and I'm heading in the right direction. Things are flowing. It's not so difficult. Okay, so watch for that. At the same time, Venus will be in a square transformation with Neptune. Now, whether it's about love, money, or your career, this is going to challenge you just to keep your feet firmly on the ground and just be somewhat realistic about, number one, what you are prepared to do to make changes in your life, and what you can do with the time available right now, okay, to achieve your desired outcomes. And then, like chunk it down into smaller parts so it doesn't seem like such a big deal, all right? And then over the weekend, this will be the weekend of the 20th and 21st, both Pluto and the Sun will simultaneously move from Capricorn, okay, and into the next sign, the sign of humanity and philanthropy. and that's Aquarius. All right, so this is a big shift this year with Pluto in Aquarius, which is a game changer. It will go back in September into Capricorn, so it's not like totally in Aquarius. While it's going backwards and forwards, and then early, don't quote me on this exactly, it's either, you know, late December or early January, it'll go back into Aquarius for good, right? But while it's going backwards and forwards like this, it sticks at what's called a critical degree, which is 29 degrees of a sign or 0 degrees of the sign. So this is where it's more intensified, and it really is a game changer. You want to look at where it falls in your personal chart. And I did do a video on it last year. If you want to sort of, you know, Google that on my YouTube, Jennifer Angel's Stars. But you know, it's a game changer on a world scene, plus in your personal life, and a time where it's good for you to lead by example. Okay, so a time for you to just set your personal boundaries for yourself. That's really important. Look within to do that. Look after yourself and do the right thing for you. Also considering if it's the right thing for others, which of course can be an impossible task, right? Because you can't please all the people all of the time, right? True. However, you know, the point is to lead by example and just be kind to others, all right? Now, also on the weekend, the sun is going to connect with Pluto now in Aquarius, you know, by the time we get to the following weekend. And this is going to be a message just to keep all of your dealings, correspondence, communications, and decisions at highest ethical level. Okay, so this vibe really comes through with Aquarius, and once it settles down going into 2025, it's going to be interesting. Also, the whole AI, you know, revelation that's coming now, and you know, that also is part of the Aquarian energy, and it's almost like as soon as Pluto like moved into Aquarius, that just expanded. Has it been there before? Yeah, it's been in the background developing. Now there's like hundreds of AI applications. If you're not using them, you want to check it out. It's really very interesting. And yeah, it's sort of, I know some people, I have some friends that just don't want to get involved in it. For me, business-wise, it's very, very helpful. So yeah, you make up your own mind. All right, so let's go into the signs, starting with Aries, of course. So your momentum kicks in right now, Aries, at work, and with positive developments happening. So, you know, don't take a career decision lightly, though. You know, get some savvy advice before agreeing to anything. You want to make sure you're making the right decision for you. And with love, don't even think about trying to train a love mate. You know, that rarely works. People can make changes, but because they want to, not because you want them to, all right? So just accept him or her for who they are. You can't go wrong with that. Taurus. So Taurus, planetary influences send positive news your way. So you want to get ready for a new start at work, but don't leave everything to fate. Right? Be proactive to make it happen. You know, you've got to sort of put you forward. You like to think things through. Excuse me, and then get into it and put it into action. When you think it through for too long, then sometimes an opportunity can just simply pass you by, right? So be proactive. Love and romance can be exciting right now, but be mindful that responsibilities demand your attention as well. So this is going to be very much about work-life balance this week and getting that into a pattern, which then gets into a habit, all right? Okay, so Gemini, let's have a look at Gemini, right? Love or work. Before making a commitment, just give yourself time to think through the pros and cons, Gemini, all right? And, you know, just like, if I do that, what'll happen? If I do that, what happen? And then go into your inner feeling. How does that feel? You know, does that feel good for me, right? And then take your cue of how to move forward. Now, with love, beware of keeping secrets. You know, I'm a firm believer that not everybody needs to know everything, but there are some people that do need to know more, all right? Work and money, just double check the facts. Make sure you're all on the same page, or whoever you're dealing with, all right? Cancer. Planet Venus encourages you to pamper yourself. Yay, we love that. I have a Cancer man, so I'm going to put that on my weekend schedule. And so if a makeover is on your to-do list, this is a great time to do it, all right? So people you meet now can influence what happens next in your career. So you want to feel good about yourself. And part of that, feeling good about yourself, is to pamper yourself. Take the time out for you and do that makeover or whatever you want, just so you feel amazing, all right? Because the people you meet now can really just take your career to the next level. And remember, life's an adventure, right? Experience new possibilities. Like, be open to experience and look at what comes next, all right? Leo, so Cupid sends love and romance to your heart. Hey, that's nice, yeah. Attracting someone wonderful is all very possible now, Leo. So, but life is hectic, especially at work. You want to make sure you're productive, because life is not all about work, particularly for a Leo, but it's important, okay, because it's about your purpose. So the key this week is to be productive, so you feel like you're achieving and accomplishing and not just running around in circles. And the key to that is to get a routine set. And the more that you can get a routine set, the more that you can incorporate love and your social life. And for you, Leo, socializing is networking. So, it's all good on all levels. Virgo, so the key to success is to be passionate about life, Virgo. And you are passionate, but sometimes you get so caught up in your head and what's to be done and how it's going to be done, you forget to enjoy life, all right? So when you are inspired, it's a winning formula just for you, for everyone. But right now, the stars are saying to you, just get inspired, get in touch with what excites you, right? And if you can do that, that can literally just take you all the way to the top. Now, with love, let go of the logic for now. Just follow your heart. Don't get too involved in he or she. I'm not sure whether we've got enough in common, whether we're compatible. Just get in touch with your heart and enjoy, all right? Also, it's a positive time right now to make some changes at home, whatever that means to you. So put some time aside for that. Okay, Libra. So a major decision can be life-changing now, Libra. So don't rush into it. Not that you would. You like to make sure, everything's sort of planned out. And with love, you want to show the real you, all right? So, quite often, make sure that the persona you have is the persona you have with yourself and you have with other people as well, because you're such a beautiful giver and you want to be there and help other people. The main thing is that first, is this going to be good for you too? Okay, like we all have a boundary and we all have a compromise, like invisible line in the sand. When you go past that visible line of compromise, that's when resentments can start to set in, even though you have agreed to it. Okay, so be careful of that. Think that through. You want to accept others now for who they are. Don't try to mold them. Don't try to change them. It rarely works. You can encourage people to be their best, but it's up to them what they do with that encouragement. And, when it concerns money, okay, just consult with those closest to you to get your answers and people who know what they're doing, all right? So if someone's broken going into bankruptcy or something, then they're not really probably the right people right now for you to consult with. However, that's how we learn, isn't it? When we go through these lessons of life, that's our greatest lessons, our greatest learning. So, yeah. Okay, so Scorpio, be careful not to judge a present love situation on what's happened in the past, Scorpio, okay? But do make sure that your connection with somebody is real, all right? So before you hand over the keys to your heart, is this real? Is it fleeting? is it what I want for myself right now? All right. And it's going to be important just to schedule in some you time, some reflection time. You need time. We all need time just to reflect on life. And when we do that, you can decide on your next step. So don't rush forward too much. All right. Sagittarius, love and money are both in the spotlight for you right now, Sagittarius. So I love that. I've got a Sag rising. So finances are on the up. I love that too. But, be sensible. It's easy to overspend, and there's nothing greater for, material security than having money in the bank, having someone to love and money in the bank goes a long way to having a peaceful life. All right, so love discussions, however, can be a little confronting right now, particularly if they concern your home or family matters. So, as always, Sagittarius, just speak from your heart, all right? You are a sign of honesty, brutal honesty sometimes. So, put a little diplomacy in there, but do speak from your heart, okay? Capricorn, so your dream lover could make an entrance into your world, Capricorn. So the wait, if you've been looking for love, then the wait will be worth it, all right? So things that sort of happen, people cross your paths when the time is right? So sudden changes in your career can put you back on the right track now. So don't try to, control things too much, just like see what comes your way, see what happens, let go the how, let go the control, see what unfolds, all right? An unexpected financial boost is a welcome surprise too. Wow, I'm a Capricorn, so I'm not just writing my wish for myself. I'm writing it from the stars. So when these things happen, just say thank you. Okay. All right, so Aquarius, with the sun moving to your sign to join power planet Pluto, just remember you're in control. It's an excellent time just to review your life. It's that time of year, and everything that's going on with, the sun and Pluto coming back on, then this is like, okay, where am I? Where do I want to be? What's happening? What's changing? What's flowing, what's blocking, and what do I want for myself moving forward? Okay, sometimes what we think we want for ourselves can be actually different to what happens, which can be a blessing. All right, so just stay open. If there's some overdue changes that you need to make, then this is a great time to do that. You want to socialize, to network, when you're a very social sign, this is where your networking is done, and this is where you can leave a lasting impression as well, all right? And Pisces, all right, so get organized now, Pisces, to stay on track with a steady climb up the success ladder. Don't be in too much a hurry. Just recognize your achievements. Also recognize your past achievements. And if something is seeming a little difficult right now, you go, wait on a minute. I've already done this. Or wait on a minute. I look, these are all the things that I've achieved. Can I do this? Of course you can do it. Okay. Be careful of your self-talk. Really important. And when you're out socializing, you can meet like positive and powerful people now, and they can be your connection to moving forward to what's coming next. Okay. Certainly on a professional level. Now, romantically, be mindful just to build a friendship first, okay, and communicate openly and honestly. So, if you're in a relationship, then, get to know that person even better, pay attention, be interested, make sure there's a deep friendship of, love and care there. And if you're meeting someone, then don't be too quick to take it to a, deep, I can't live without you type of commitment. Just build the friendship first, okay? All right. So thanks very much, everybody. It's so lovely to see you every week. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.